Hello, YouTube, and what is up? This is Ben Warney, aka MisterMetronome, and we've got a special guest on the line. My older brother Adam is going to be joining us for the draft portion of this video. You're watching on the Lords of Limited YouTube channel. As a reminder, if you like this content, please click that like button, leave us a comment in the comments section, and subscribe. Any and all of that helps us out greatly. So without further ado, we're going to hop into this draft here. The format's been out for about week and a half now, recording this on Friday night, July 13th. Little family FNM action. So checking out pack one, pick one here. Adam, what do you like?
So for context, my metagame is largely based off the Lords of Limited content, and so it's got to be Seasoned Hallowblade here, right?
Yeah, Benslayer Angel, that is. So pretty famous Twitter exchange between LSV and Alex Nikolic, Court of Calls. So we were talking about this in our limited testing meeting, and I was saying I would take it over Baneslayer Angel. And Alex tweeted that, and LSV promptly shot me down. But yeah, I do think Seasoned Hallowblade is the pick here. Card's outstanding. Other cards that stand on the pack: Shock, single red, instant, deals damage to any target. The Sanctums are doable. I certainly would be more skeptical of that in Best of One. I would imagine Best of One is pretty darn fast at this point. And Skeleton Archer also stands out as a way to combat the fast stuff, but Seasoned Hallowblade is going to be the pick here. What do you like in here? Pack one, pick two.
So there's not a great aggressive follow-up to go with our first pick. I think Indulging Patrician is tempting, but the black-white life gain deck doesn't come together often enough, I think, and in Best of One it's probably even harder. Swift Response is just a nice white removal spell, although it's not fantastic with the aggro plane either. I think I would be on Swift Response here.
It's close for me between, I think, Swift Response, Indulging Patrician, Makeshift Battalion. I think this is enough better than Swift Response that I'm going to take a flyer on it. It's close. I certainly think you can make a case for Swift Response. I've really not been super happy with this in the white aggressive decks, like running it as a one of maybe, but I don't think I want to take it quite this early. So gonna land on an Indulging Patrician here for pack one, pick two. Oh, baby!
Yeah, so if one is good, two are better.
That's right. So we're slamming another Seasoned Hallowblade here. Anything else stand out in the pack to you?
Hunter's Edge is the removal, and Deathbloom Thallid is probably the next best card, especially since we have the Patrician, but it's just Hallowblade.
Yep, Hallowblade is gas. Get on in our pile. More goodies.
So I'm on Soul Seer here, just as a great removal spell, and we're happy to be red-white if that's what comes our way.
Yeah, I agree. Soul Seer is fire. Shock, also very good. Soul Seer better, though. This is a fantastic start to a draft. Red-white aggro is probably one of the best archetypes. White-green also up there as well. I think white-green's probably better than red-white when it comes together, but both very good.
So we're looking to wield dubs and other things. As good as dub is with the Seasoned Hallowblades, I think I would just be on Shock here as another interactive spell, and we hope to wheel the enchantments like dub for our Hallowblades.
Yeah, I agree. Vryn Wingmare is pretty good as well, except if we're going to be white-red, a lot of times you end up with a lot of tricks, so I don't know. That's close, but I do agree. We'll probably happily run one dub, I think, with two Seasoned Hallowblades. I don't want to go crazy, but Shock's the pick for sure. Smooth sailing so far. So what have you been drafting the most in the format?
I have been red a lot just because it's deep and you can get into it.
What do you like here between Charger and Battle Rattle Shaman?
I think Battle Rattle Shaman is less replaceable, even though it's more expensive. I don't know if that's right. I also have too much of an affinity for higher rarity cards.
It's close. I think Battle Rattle Shaman's fine. I don't have strong feelings one way or the other. I think our first 4-drop is good. Really, red-white doesn't get clogged on forward nearly as much as the other archetypes. I mean, you still want Basri's Acolyte and Gale Swooper. I'm in for taking Battle Rattle Shaman here.
I like it. We'll just open the Acolyte packs 2 and 3.
Geyser Sure Strike. I think I like both of those better than Wizardry.
I agree. I would be on Geyser here.
I kind of want to take Sure Strike. I don't know how aggro that is.
That's kind of aggro because we have more options for tricks, right? We don't have anything else that closes out the game like Volcanic Geyser.
Just being able to deal 4 to the dome. Are we ever going to get to 6 mana though? Like, that's my question. If we're red white.
I think there are worlds where we do, where the board stalls out and we can't get through. We just have there are more types of Sure Strike cards, right? And the white one is better. That gives protection and gives +1/+1.
That's true, and people are probably going to perceive Volcanic Geyser as more of a signal than Sure Strike as well, too, if we were to pass it.
That makes sense.
I like Onake Ogre here out of a pretty empty pack. And I think it would take a lot at this point to move me off red-white. Think I'm in for the distance. So you started to say you've been playing a lot of what?
Mostly red some
Angel.
things. Yeah, red, blue. I mean, I've done half a dozen drafts or so. Red, blue, red, green. I've not done the low to the ground red, white decks yet.
Sanctum here? Frantic Inventory? Actually, we should take
Destructive Tampering just as a one-up in case we need to cheese some wins.
Yeah, I like it. I think I like Turret Ogre here over Warded Battlements.
Yeah, I've not ever played with or against Warded Battlements. It seems like a blue-white card to me. I don't know that I would.
It's been
try and run it here.
It's been good at times. It's a little awkward.
It is good with the Hallowblades. I mean, it makes
it's good with the yeah. It's so bad when your opponent has removal. That's what I found. Like, it's just such a feel bad when you play like a couple creatures and your opponent kills them both and you're left with a Warded Battlements on the battlefield. That's happened to me a few times. I think we take Wizardry over Onake Ogre here.
I think so too. And Burn Brights are looking awfully good if we get them later.
Yeah, we need Crash Throughs for that to work. I'm gonna put this in the board for now because I think that's not what we're hoping to do, but certainly could get there. I'm gonna take Alchemist Gift over Fetid Imp. None of this really matters. Gloom Sower. Actually, we should probably take Wishcoin Crab. That's more likely than Gloom Slower. Liliana Steward. Big bunch of nothing. And I'm out. All right. Stacked pack here, but not necessarily for us.
That's right. Solemn new standard all-star.
I don't know. I don't know what happens in Constructed. I doubt this is powerful enough for standard.
It was good back in original Mirrodin when we did our PTQ, right?
It was good back in original Mirrodin. I had that in my Tooth and Nail deck. Power creep has happened quite a bit since then.
Yeah.
I think we're taking it, though.
I think it's the pick, yeah.
I mean, we're way far away from Mentor, and I don't think I want to give up on Seasoned Hallowblades for something like Leafkin Avenger.
I agree.
All right. Simulacrum, get in. Ooh, these are some options. So we got Sea Striker as 2 white 1/1 double strike. This card's been very impressive for me. Have really liked it in white aggressive decks. Chorister and Charger also options.
I think we just take Siege Striker and wheel one of those white cards, the Burn Bright or...
Hopefully, yeah. I think Siege Striker, let's take a look at the curve here. We only have the two drops. Yeah, probably still Siege Striker, though, just on raw power, I think.
I agree.
All right. Wow. The deck that could have been another Conclave Mentor.
Yeah, we didn't see enough white in pack 1 to make that happen, though, really.
Right. Yeah, we were right red for sure from pack 1. And I think we got deep enough into red that there was no way we could pivot. So I think just a Gale Swooper for us here. Also, Drowsing Trainer on the pack. I'm really high on this card right now. It's so good.
It just seems like the best 2-drop that's common.
Yeah, for sure. When you make it into a 4/4 and are beating down, there's also Hunter's Edge. Holy green. Just the 1, 2, 3 trifecta of the top green commons here with Land War Visionary and Hunter's Edge too. Somebody green down the road is going to be very happy with that pack. Gale Swooper for us.
It does feel like we're fighting over white, but we're not moving off the Hallowblades at this point, I don't think.
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah. There's Teferi's Tutelage.
So. It's great, but it's not what we're doing, right?
I agree. So
we don't want to beat down and mill our opponent out and just Sure Strike here that you wanted from before.
Sure Strike or Crash Through. The other thing, we don't have any Burn Brights yet, but we do have a Wizardry, and there's another Goblin Wizardry that could wheel.
We're going to wheel that Burn Bright from the first pack potentially, too.
That's what I was saying. Like, so if we take Crash Through here, then we leave ourselves open to Goblin Wizardry Crash Through Burn Bright shenanigans. I still think I just want Sure Strike.
I like a powerful trick.
Yeah, gonna do the thing more. Ooh. So, great pack here. Get Crash Through, Geyser, and Feet.
I have not played with Chandra's Pyroling, but I don't think it's great.
Yeah, it's really not good. You have to do a lot to make it work. Like, can it do the thing? Yes, but I don't think it's worth going after.
I want Feet. Feet is the card my opponent always has when I don't want them to have it, and it always.
Yep, I have. Me out. It's great. I agree. I have right-clicked concede to Feet of Resistance more than I have anything else.
Literally one card in hand. If they don't have Feet of Resistance, I win, and they always have Feet.
Well, I mean, theoretically, they're setting it up that way too if they're good at Magic.
Right.
Super late Pteranodon here. This card is great. Don't sleep on it. Pun intended. Gale Sweeper, 3 and a white, 3/2 flying. We're gonna snap up another one of these out of a fairly empty pack, I think. Ooh. Got the thing. Which do you want?
I think we're more likely to play the Crash Through as a cantrip if we don't get there. Is that?
I think that's true, yeah. I think you're just running this fairly happily. Certainly in best of one, like over a 17th land or something. Like, Trample can randomly be relevant. I'm into it. I think you can expect to get Burn Brights later on average also. I think second Sure Strike here out of a pretty weak pack, yeah?
I agree.
All right, Sure Strike in. Big bunch of nothing.
Yeah, just Sky Scanner. We're not playing it, though.
Ooh, baby. We wield the Chorister. That's fire.
That is great.
Need those low drops. So we're on the lookout for Bosrizak. Ooh, Short Sword. Also great. I didn't even see this the first time through. I have a feeling this is the best card that I'm the most likely to miss out of a pack, just because I'm so used to not seeing it.
Not so bad in Dominaria, right?
Right. Bunch of nothing. We'll cut a Titanic Growth. Is in our pod here? Anyone we know? Nope. Alright, so theoretically this pack should be very good to us. Although I'm a little worried we're going to get cut on white again after shipping all that green-white goodness.
But we have a reasonable card count. Sky Scanner's in the sideboard probably if we're cleaning stuff up.
Yeah. We have a very good starter draft here. I think
we need more 2-drops, right? 2-drop creatures is our goal.
100%. I think this Turret Ogre is unlikely to make the cut. Yeah. And if we could, we'd probably trade Battle Rattle Shaman for a 2/1 right now, but no way to know that in the heat of the moment. This is a pretty pathetic pack for us here.
It is sad. So it's Fuhrer versus Hobble Fiend. I think we try and wield the Fuhrer or get some replaceable effect. I think we just need a 2-drop.
Yep, I agree. Short Sword also, I think, I would take Short Sword before I took Fuhrer myself.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Locking up Hobble Fiend. Other good cards in the pack. Dowser's Busted. You can do some sweet loop-de-doop stuff with this. And Sublime Epiphany, I think is the name of the rare. The 4 blue. Like, you can keep looping Shipwreck Dowser and Sublime Epiphany. Freebooter, I've gone way down on the format. Don't really like this card anymore.
Don't you just win when you cast the first Sublime Epiphany? Why do you need to loop it?
Yeah, feels that way sometimes. So Devotee's been standout in black. This card's obviously absurd, but not for us. What do you like here?
We're on the 2-drop Magma. We needed 2 drops. It's a reasonable one. I don't think we need the big 5-drop clunky removal spell.
Agreed. Grasp of Darkness, probably the best card that suffers the most from being black, and specifically black. On Magic Online, anyway, I have seen people pretty down on black, that this is going absurdly late, though. So black is certainly playable. I think it's the worst color, but everything I think is playable in the format at this point. So do not be afraid to draft black and Grasps of Darkness.
Good. Seer's nice removal. That's the best card for us.
Yep. Great pickup here for Soul Seer. Turret Ogre, also good. Probably not playing it. Surprised to see Pride Malkin here with passing the 2 Conclave Mentors, although we don't know how far down the table they made it, but pretty clear Soulseer for us here, I think. Ooh, we got there.
There's that Acolyte.
There's that Acolyte. Sad that we have to pick it over a 2-drop. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 2-drop creatures. Yeah, we're a little hurting in the 2-drop department. But thrilled to see Basri's Acolyte here. That's crazy late.
Top white common, right?
I think so. There's some talk about Feat of Resistance. Ooh, speaking of top 2-drops. Heartfire
Heartfire is fantastic.
Gas. Much better than Shock for us here. It's a Shock and a 2-drop. There's been some talk in the Discord that Feat of Resistance is maybe better than Basri's Acolyte. I could certainly see a world where that's true. Feat of Resistance is the card I can see do the most in this format. I think if they have Feat of Resistance, I lose. And like you said, they always seem to have Feat of Resistance.
Sure, it's recall bias, but they always have it. I think we just want the Goblin Arsonist. Pitchburn Devils is great, but I think we need to lower our curve.
I agree. I like Goblin Arsonist here as a fine pickup. We don't have flyers, otherwise I could see Celestial Enforcer. I guess we have the 2 Gale Swoopers. Probably not enough, though.
We want to lower our curve if we're trying to be red-white beat down.
Pretty late for the old Deathbloom Thallid there.
We're just going to be pitching all these cards to our Hallowblade anyway.
Ooh, boom, baby.
Yep, Magmut's great.
Strahner's Magmut is a perfect pickup for us here. Primo 2-drop. And it's gone. That's okay, we made playables. And we haven't even hit the wheel yet. Damn, we've got some stuff in our sideboard. So, I guess we take an Enforcer here.
Enforcer not playing it, probably right. There's no world where we want a 6-drop, right?
I don't think so. Not in best of 1. Like, maybe we would take it. Ooh. Oh, man, but it's best of 1? This is such a good sideboard card. It's probably main deckable in best of 1, too. I think we just want another short sword, though.
So that has not been my experience. I've done solely best of 1, and I've never thought, oh, I wish I had a ring.
Really? That's good to know. Because it's been outstanding for me out of the sideboard on Magic Online. Just because so many people are running, like, double short sword, and, like, people have to dip in. Whoa, nobody's drafting blue-red? That's absurd. We'll take a Secure the Scene and not play it. People are just having to dip into more of the artifacts and enchantments. There's more people running dubs and furors and aggro decks and things like that.
I've seen relatively few short swords running around in best of 1.
That's interesting. What level are you playing at? Gold?
Gold and recently into platinum, yeah.
Stone Shieldmate is a 1-drop we could play, honestly.
But we don't have tons of Acolytes, right? We're not trying to do the counter thing. I feel like the Arsonist is better.
Yeah, it probably doesn't stand enough on its own.
Better.
Yeah.
All right, you do your build thing. I'm going to listen.
Okay.
I'll vote over voting.
Okay. So let's see. Oh, we can do this fancy thing now. Somebody told me, wait, how do we separate the spells out? There's a way to separate the spells out. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to try to do it. I need to go back and read the YouTube comments. So in our last Lords of Limited video, there was a comment about how we could separate, like you can go to this view and then you can separate the creatures from the spells somehow. Do you know how to do that?
I've only used that view to take bigger snips.
To display your 7X decks more prominently?
So I don't have to use my old man eyes to squint at my success.
Okay. What is our creature count at? 15 creatures. So I think Crash 3 probably goes. I think a Sure Strike. Actually, honestly, I think Volcanic Geyser goes. I'm sorry.
I mean, but as great as Solemn is, it's not what we're trying to do, right? I mean, isn't Solemn a cut?
Could be. Yeah.
I think we want Geyser over Solemn. Just the chance to
dome somebody out.
Blow up our opponent seems good.
And then
that's 17 there.
Yeah, I think we definitely want to run 16 lands.
So we're looking for an include.
I think so. Yeah.
We need something else to include then, not a cut, right? Aren't we?
Yeah. So it's like Sky Scanner's not the worst with short swords and Battle Rattle Shaman. Normally I'm not a fan of this card, but I think this could be the deck for it. If we're playing Geyser, it also draws us to lands.
What's our removal suite look like? We have 2 Soul Seers and a Shock.
And we have 2 Sure Strikes and Feat of Resistance, which are also essentially removal.
So Secure the Scene just seems like not what we're trying to do. Crash Through is still a cantrip in our deck, or if we need more creatures, Turret Ogre or Solemn is not the worst.
Do you think Solemn's such a raw? I think we just want Solemn.
Just as
Sky Scanner's close. I mean, they're close to the same thing. We really are not going to do much with the extra land. This is sort of like an expensive Land War Visionary in a non-ramp deck.
Our opponents will be intimidated, though.
All right, let's do it. We drafted it. Let's put it in the deck. So 8/8 on the mana, I think. And we'll see you in the rounds. All right, we're back with round 1. Adam's still on the line. He might have to leave at some point here to go eat dinner with his family, but we're gonna keep him on until he does. So they've got a pretty clear keep here.
Agree.
Leading on Anointed Chorister. Solemn's looking pretty good if we hit some land drops here, just as a 2/2 that's going to replace itself. Ooh, speaking of 2 drops.
Never didn't have it.
So we're smashing with the Chorister. Hobble Fiend. And our opponent is significantly on the back foot here. Uh-oh. Maybe that busted green-white deck we passed?
Have an answer for that.
That's going to die to a shock. Any thought to just attacking first and see if we can get it with Sure Strike?
They're not blocking, but we might as well try.
Like if they block the Chorister or something, we get 4 life gain. That's pretty big. All right, so shock now. Yeah, there's nothing that saves it for a single green in the format, is there?
I don't know of any single green tricks other than I think it makes them sacrifice a flyer, but that's sorcery speed, I think.
All right, get wrecked. I think it's right to kill it there too, so they can't possibly get Feat of Resistance up.
Yeah, we want that off the battlefield. we're not playing anything anyway.
Is the Truthful Snout? The card's been good. I have been impressed in aggro decks and defensive decks. You're pretty happy a 2/2 gain 4 life when you're faced against aggro also.
Yeah, it does its thing, that's for sure.
I think we're jamming again.
I agree.
Hope you didn't want to block, Admiral Kriggs. That's good. Push some trample damage.
I'm embarrassed to say I didn't know Hobble Fiend had trample.
Oh yeah? 2/1
It's
trample.
never come up. I've never made it that large.
It's a good little 2-drop. It also is good in red-green for that reason as well, because it turns your Titanic growths into, like, dome you sometimes.
Right.
From out of nowhere. Sure.
Great.
I don't care. I think we're... What are we going to do? We could play Immolator and just jam with the Hobble Fiend and then follow up with Short Sword.
I think we jam with the Hobble Fiend first in hopes that we can just play Immolator and get in for 2 damage and play Short Sword. And if we're fine...
We're fine trading
if they want to. Yeah. I think we just jam the Hobble Fiend and they're not going to block because we've intimidated them, and then we get to play Immolator Short Sword.
I think that's a real thing. Like, I think after you get someone with a combat trick, I think you're much more likely to be able to get away with a bluff attack. Just because they have PTSD from getting got by the combat trick.
Right, and it wasn't a complete bluff attack. We were fine with that trade if they wanted to make it, but
sure. But I mean, in general, like even if that were a 3/3, I think you can get away with that attack there.
Yeah.
There's just something psychological about it. Oh, I thought they were going to attack us. All right. So
they have something, yeah?
Agreed.
So we attack and blow them out with Soulseer?
Yeah, I think we just attack.
Play our land, equip Short Sword first?
But what if they don't block? Then we can't play Solemn. I think we just miss out on the Chorister.
No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine Soulseering their play next turn then, right? And they're definitely blocking here. They're blocking and trying to blow us out.
All right. I'm into it. What if they have like Titanic Growth and
Then we
Feet of Resistance? That would be pretty bad.
Then we 2 for 2.
All right, so we're fine with this trade, yeah?
Yep.
Get wrecked. They're going to have Titanic Growth. I know it.
That's okay. Then it's a 2 for 2, right?
Life goes on? What? Oh, no, they grabbed the wrong card. That's crazy.
It's a 3 for 2, so we're fine with that.
That was crazy. Life goes on main deck, huh?
That had to have been a mistake, right?
Yeah, they were trying to grab Ranger's Guile and they just grabbed the wrong one CMC card. Uh-oh. Let's turn the beat around here a little bit.
The Pride Malkin beatdown.
Go to Solomon.
Yeah, I agree. Go get that red for Volcanic Geyser and we can kill their Pride Malkin with that.
Hobble Fiend beatdowns. Also nice, this is a sack out for the Simulacrum. Life goes on. The best of one racing tech. I'm kind of into it. Ooh, you are not quite as good at this point in the game.
I guess that was a reason to hold lands.
Well, but we gotta play lands out with the Geyser in hand. I think we're just jamming.
Yeah, I buy that. And we main phase Geyser here, right?
To what? Kill Pride Malkin?
Yeah, or are you just trying to race still? Are we just
I
playing
think I
Hallowblade?
just want to play Hallowblade and try to kill them, and then Geyser them to the dome.
Okay, I like that.
Like, they're essentially at 3 here, and they don't know it, and we have 2... Like, they can't attack anymore.
Yeah, you're right. I was just thinking they were tapped out. We wanted to remove it while we could, but you're right. We just need to push damage.
Oh, that was a punt, though. I should have equipped that as Simulacrum. So that we had 2 3-power things. Although, maybe a slight mistake. Ooh. You gonna attack us? Okay.
That's great for us.
Yeah, pretty good, unless they have a cheap creature to play. Doesn't look like it. So... just attack here and then Geyser them?
The second life goes on.
That would be a feels bad, man. 2, 3, 4. Targeting you. Got him.
So it feels like Skyscanner would have been good there.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if it's just this match. We should look and see whether that should be in instead of something else. With the double short sword. Is it better than Onaki Ogre?
No, I think the 4-power is too good.
Is it better than one of our Gale Swoopers? Just as another card in hand for Seasoned Hallowblade?
I don't think so.
Discards? No?
No.
Okay.
It's pretty much Simulacrum is the only card. Geyser or Simulacrum are the only cards that are on the chopping block. I mean, I could buy that's better than Arsonist. That I could buy. Like, I think the chopping block for me is Arsonist, Geyser, and Simulacrum. Those are the weakest / clunkiest cards in our deck.
And we only have the one Acolyte, so it's not like we want to make sure we have 2 cards out every time. I kind of like Arsonist out, Skyscanner in. I don't think that's crazy.
I'm into it.
Skyscanner felt really good in that game, like if it had been there instead of Simulacrum.
Yeah,
I think just having extra cards to pitch to the Hallowblades is nice.
Yeah, I agree. I normally don't like Skyscanner in aggro because I don't think it's beatdowny enough, but with the double short sword and the Battle Rattle Shaman, we've got ways to make it worth more of a card than it normally is. Keep and hope to get lucky?
That's a yikes keep. We're going first. This is a yikes either way, but we got red stuff we can do for a while, so
Well, it'll be fine. We've got YouTube recording luck. All these videos are pre-recorded. Everybody knows it.
he says right before he doesn't draw another land the entire game.
Narrator, it was not pre-recorded. Yeah, that's fine. I played around. Did you see that pause? Our opponent definitely has Lofty Denial in hand.
Yeah, I didn't want to jinx you, but I definitely got my Terror of the Peaks Lofty Denial because I was like, oh, there's no way they're running that in best of one without flyers.
No.
That was a feel bad. It's a familial mana trade.
All right, so we're jamming and playing an Onake Ogre.
So yeah. Am I undervaluing Jeskai Elder? It just doesn't seem great.
It's fine. Oh, rip. I mean, this is its best case. Like, attacking in for 2 and looting, I think, most of the time. It's best in blue-red. Like, in the Burn Bright, Crash Through, Goblin Wizardry combo decks. That's a bummer.
That's a lot of red.
So much for us being whitelisted. I think we're just
But again,
passing here.
do we really care that they did that, right? If we had a white here, them looting means nothing to us.
Well, I mean, because they already have the...
Yeah, so on turn 5, they're reanimating one of those giant things is what's going to happen to us.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty likely at this point. But, I mean, we also are doing a lot of damage, so... They're going to be at a functional 9. Oh, they got it already?
Yeah. Oh, and they're just going to loop it.
That's fine.
Sick.
Them taking time off to do that is good for us, because that means we get to push damage. I mean, it's value, but value's not what's winning this game. Come on, Plains. Well, that's also good.
9 turns of getting hit by an 8/6 that hurts us if we get blocked.
I mean, Gale
I guess
Super here
we
puts
have
them to 6.
The 2 Magmuts, so if we don't block the Gloomsower that's coming back.
That's what I mean. We're on a 3-turn clock from that. I think we're okay here.
Yeah.
Like, their plan is to rise again in 8/6, and if they have to deviate from that plan, great. Especially if we get a jump, like if we hit a Plains and get a jump of Magmut. Wow. Oh, that's not good for me. I didn't really think about that.
We're just pinging them, right?
Yeah, but we're also dying very quickly to Waker. Rip. That's such a terrible card. Wow.
Ping before it happens, yeah.
Feels bad, man. Liking our chances less. No blocks. Damage. Liking our chances lots less. Okay. It's a card.
But they got chumps for days, right? We're still just better at pinging them than giving them a lifelink, right?
Probably, yeah. Not looking good for the home team here. No blocks.
So what, we take this, ping them, draw planes, Gale Swooper,
And then we're in chump
get in
down.
for 4, and we hope to chump until... Ugh. It was a good run.
Was a good run. Both teams played hard. Hard to do without your second color and 5 cards of that color in hand. Like, that's a different game if we have white mana.
So I guess that's what Jeskai Elder does in the blue-black deck.
Well, it just digs you, like, it puts your things in the graveyard and digs you towards your reanimate spells. We also could have chosen to not... like play into it as aggressively as we did, but we're not winning that game regardless if we don't draw white mana. All right, against the Doc here in round 3, sitting at 1-1. Keep.
I would mulligan this.
Ooh, really? Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, we need better hands. Ooh, what are you bottoming here?
I think I'm greedy and bottom of Plains. I don't know if that's right or not, though. Or do we
I
just
want
bottom
to
Solemn?
I want to buy bottom Skyscanner or Solemn. I think I want to bottom Solemn.
I like it.
Oh, keep 6. Done. Although maybe that's like we're just saying we're down. I don't know. We're on the play. It's tough. Ooh, hello. Red, white, mirror. Good thing we're on the play. Stinks that we're down a card. I think we just jam into that, yeah?
Yeah, we get to bully them here. We're happy with the trade if they want to do it. Onaki, yeah. And then we hope to rip a land and Gale Super that this turn is best case scenario.
Best case scenario, yep. We also need to hope they don't have Shocks and Dragonfires. That will also be bad news for us.
Yeah, we're feeling that mulligan right now. Their hand is looking awfully large compared to ours.
Yep. We are definitely on operation end the game as quickly as possible. I don't have a sense for how these like mirrors play out in best of one quite so much. Like I've done it a fair amount on Magic Online, and I think you kind of want to be on the draw on Magic Online, but it's hard for me to believe that that's true on Arena when there's the hand smoothing algorithm. We're jamming both again, yeah.
And just if they block Watchdog onto Ogre, we don't want to waste our feet there though, right? We take 4 back and get in for 2.
We would sure strike, I think. We could just attack with Ogre, leave the Magma back, but the blocking feels so bad, I think. I think we just have to stay on attacks and try to leverage our combat tricks.
I would have been on just attack with Magma, I think, and try and save our Ogre, but maybe that's wrong.
I think we just want to turn these into cards. That dog's really good in the mirror.
Just because it sits there, yeah.
But now we're forcing them to attack back into us with Ogre. And then they're going to be tapping out. Like, I think we just want to stay as the person on offense as much as we possibly can. Man, that card's so good. It is. That card is good in this format. All right, we're snapping that off on it, I think. Is that crazy?
On the Watchdog?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What would you do?
That we just attack and trade our combat trick for it again? Are you worried about removal? Or are you
I'm
saving
worried
it
about
for
getting
removal?
blown out by Scorching Dragonfire.
Seems like they're going to have better threats than the Alpine Watchdog that we're going to need to deal with, but
What if we just Soul Sear the Onaki Ogre on their upkeep? So if they
game
have,
for that attack with Magma now,
yeah,
because they're snap blocking Ogre. They did that
well,
before.
we're gonna have to
Really wanna
snap.
trade
We
it.
can't like this is never not happening.
But we would like to trade our Ogre for their Ogre.
I guess.
Or do you just want to?
Maybe we just go
Alright.
for it. Maybe we just.
All right.
I think we're supposed to just keep jamming. They block. We make the trade. Ooh, we gotta save it.
Nice.
This is best case scenario for us. Opponent. Order.
And it gets a counter. Yep.
Pro red, please. God, Feat of Resistance is stupid.
Good read on the Feat of Resistance, by the way. Or on the Scorching Dragonfire, rather.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the worst card for us. That tends to be where my brain goes.
Yeah.
That was big. All right, now we're going to
That
get
is
cracked
big.
back for 6.
But Gale Sweeper's another 5 in the air. That seems good. We're definitely ahead now. That makes us
Gross.
less ahead.
Gross, gross, gross. Man, Alpine Watchdog having Vigilance is so huge. Choked on Zamanas. So, we've got a Soulseer the Watchdog, I think. And then just slow our roll down.
Then we're trading the Ogre for
Or, like-
the Acolyte and taking 5 and hope they don't have Shock or a combat trick.
I mean, I don't know what other options we have.
Is there a reason to do that now?
Yeah, Feat of Resistance.
Yeah, that's true.
We're just praying they don't have a trick, I think. But I don't know what else we can do.
Bozer's Acolyte is good.
Yeah, it's especially backbreaking in these mirrors.
It's also fantastic with the 2/3 haste rare, the Caravaner.
Oh yeah, the Subira or whatever.
Yeah,
the
having life link and 2 power in the mirror is rough. I got owned by that.
It's also very good with Titanic Growth, just like as a 6/7 lifelink when you need it to be. We're getting crushed here by something.
Seems like it.
And I just cast it on the Ogre and win whatever it is. Yeah, we're not getting that card though. Rutal. 1 and 2, we got a rally.
Best of 1 beats.
This format seems really miserable to me in best of 1.
We also haven't seen our Hallowblades early, right?
That's true.
Those are our best cards.
But I just mean, like, in general, the games are going to go, like, Magic Online, there's at least the tension of you're not always going to nut draw your opponent. Like, when both people are playing aggro and you're just always going to have good draws, it feels so hard. Like, that's why that person had Life Goes On in their deck, right? Like, the fact that that's even remotely playable is a testament to, like, best of 1 being messed up, right?
I think we keep this. We're going to draw 2-drop.
Yeah, I agree. And if not, like, we're fine doing the thing. Like, we can play Shock on turn 2 to kill their 2-drop. Got the Battle Rattle Shaman, Skyscanner Tech. That's awkward.
We're fine taking 1 from it. We're fine trading Skyscanner, Battle Rattle Shaman with it.
Opponent
So we get a shock their lore scale Quaddle.
Hopefully. Ooh, that's going to get shocked.
Yeah, it is.
2 for 1 ourselves, no big deal. Alright, go Skyscanner. No attacks. Double Soulseer on hand feels pretty good against green-blue. That's great. Now we get to push damage this turn with the Battle Rattle.
Yeah, we just ignore that, right? We're fine taking.
Yeah.
So the Skyscanner is going to trade with the Snare Spinner. We're happy to take that trade, right?
Right, I agree, yeah. And then the Chorister can threaten to be a 4/4 lifelinker next turn.
Oh yeah, it's got or backup of Sure Strike, and I mean it's gonna be a 3/1 attacking, threatening to be a 6/4 lifelinker.
Yep. I like our spot. What's for dinner in the Warney household tonight?
Turkey burgers.
Turkey burgers. I would say that sounds good, but
You coming up tomorrow? We're grilling a brisket for 4th.
put me on the spot on the internet, man.
That's right.
No blocks here, yeah?
No blocks.
Has mom decided if she's coming up or not?
Yes, both Warney parents will be
In attendance?
up here. Yeah.
Sweet.
I I'm gonna fire the green egg up at like 8 a.m. tomorrow. Oh, ouch. That's got more than 5 toughness.
Yeah.
Can we short sword our Soul Seer?
No, but we've got short sword to push through.
That's true.
So what do we do here?
We short sword the Sky Scanner and attack, and get rid of the Snare Spinner when they block.
Is it better to do that or the Chorister? It's better to do that, right?
I think we want to be able to get through consistently in the air with a Battle Rattle Shaman.
All right.
Because they're definitely blocking here. The question is, do we get 4? I was going to say, the question is, do we Soul Seer there?
I think so. Oh, we should have done that pre-blocks, though.
Before, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yikes. Yeah. Well, we're not doing that anymore.
I don't think... Oh, okay.
You would have still done it?
No. So what are we Soul Searing?
I think Tome Anima? Or Glide Master? Glide Master's kind of scary.
Well, Tome Anima's getting in for 3 this turn.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, we're not blocking it, right? Unless we
Sure
strike on blocks.
Yeah, we don't want to do that, really.
So let's just equip Short Sword and leave up Sure Strike on blocks. I think that's better. I mean, because they're casting Dreadmaw this turn, almost certainly.
I think that's true, yeah. I don't think we're actually that scared of Dreadmaw. Question mark?
I'm kind of scared of Dreadmaw.
All right.
Now we can't block though, right?
No, I don't think we can block into open mana. That feels pretty irresponsible. Damage. Sure. Ooh. There's a card. Guess we do that after attacks.
So we attack with Chorister here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Block with a Dreadmaw, you won't.
No, they do block with the Glide Master though, right?
I think so. Are we letting it trade? I don't think so. I think we have to Sure Strike.
I think we want our Anointed Chorister, I agree.
We also could just pump it.
Right. And if they try and trade, I think
Into
that's probably the play and take the turn off.
7/5?
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're happy. That seems like a good race for us if we're gaining life.
Yeah. This actually puts them in a really bad spot. Opponent's doing some big math over there. Yes! No! Do it! Yes!
That's great for us if they do that.
Come on. Press confirm. Yes! We got him! Dreadmaw down. Easy.
Back up to 21 seems great. Hallowblade down, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we're holding lands from here on out.
Yeah. Move the short sword to the Hallowblade or no? I don't even know that we want to do that.
I think we do.
I don't think we do. This threatening to be a 7/5 is big game. God, everything was 6 toughness over there. All right, our turn. Hello.
So are we willing to 2-for-1 ourselves to get the Kraken down is the question.
That card's such a bully.
I think we kind of have to, don't we?
So,
although no, if we just pump the Hallowblade and attack with it, they block with one of their piddly guys. That doesn't help us.
well, we can move short sword to Hallowblade, and then it's attacking as a 6-powered threat. with 2 toughness. I think that's pretty good.
And get the Glide Master off the battlefield at least. I like that.
Short sword here. Action. And I think we feed of resistance here.
I agree. Yeah, because then it's got 3 toughness from here on out, right?
Pro blue. Do we move short sword back? Kind of just want to leave it there.
I think that's fine. We're not. Is there anything that lets us block that we couldn't otherwise? Not really.
No. So it could be punishing that we didn't move it to the Hallowblade last turn, because now we can't Soul Sear the Tome Anima.
It's 7 life we gained from the Anointed Chorister helped.
Yikes.
That does not help. But again, we have our lifelinker guy we can do the thing with.
This card has owned me every time it's been on the battlefield.
I've not ever had the green-blue deck come together, so...
I have only played green-blue once. It was in one of my earlier YouTube videos. I've not played it on Magic Online yet. Sure.
I guess are they willing to get into a race here? That seems bad for them.
Yeah, I mean... Depends. Okay. If they have an unsubstantiate here, that's pretty bad for us. Seems good for us, and then we'll Soul Sear their...
Would be nice to be able to Soul Sear into turn, wouldn't it? Hold that land.
Yeah. I think we Soul Sear the Tome Anima and move Short Sword to the Chorister.
I like that plan. They could also still have Titanic Growth here, but...
I don't think we're playing around that.
I agree.
Taking 10? Feels good for the home team.
I mean, they may not have a lot of options. They've got a draw spell on our turn to try and tap our stuff down, maybe?
Okay.
I think we still hold that for now. I don't think that changes math at all.
So so what? We're moving Short Sword over the Hallowblade and attacking with the Hallowblade only?
Oh, I was just attacking all again, and we Soul Sear the Kraken if it gets 2 damage on it.
Do you think so? I think we're just bullying them with Seasoned Hallowblade at this point.
But aren't they just blocking with Kraken?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got 7. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about the Battle Router Shaman. That's good.
7 powered indestructible, baby. I mean, if they have an instant speed way to draw cards, good for them.
That's what this feels like, but we'll see. Or the Frost Breath, but either way, we have 20 life still.
Getting in the attack. Good. And then indestructible. Please don't bounce my thing.
But even if they do, we're happy to trade a land
like
for
Sublime Epiphany?
a bounce spell.
That would be brutal.
Pretty sure
It
Sublime
is.
Epiphany
Oh
is also
no.
brutal.
That was so bad. Holy cow.
Yeah, I mean that's bad whenever it happens, right?
Oh no. So much color destroying us in so many different ways. Holy cow, that's awful.
I didn't even notice the 4 different arrows. Ugh.
Alright, so this is no longer indestructible, so we need to make it indestructible again.
Yeah, I agree. We pitch a short sword, yep.
And then we Soul Sear the Kraken.
I think we have to, yeah.
That was a savage beating.
Well, but honestly, like we still have the Hallowblade.
We still have the Hallowblade, and they're still at a low life total. I mean, we're still very much in this game. I think we might even be winning still.
Let's see what they draw.
I think we don't play Short Sword.
No, I agree.
I mean, Hallowblade is still attacking past this. Tight game. Sure, that card's irrelevant. That getting to attack and tap something down with Kraken is cute, though. I've not seen that interaction. Hello?
We're still holding short sword. Are we attacking with Chorister? No. No, we're not.
We could. I mean, we could Battle Rattle Shame of the Chorister and just attack with a Chorister.
But we have so much life, we just need to start picking off their stuff, right?
Well, the other thing we could, like, we could Battle Rattle the Chorister and attack with Chorister and Hallowblade. And then we've got Sure Strike wherever they block with the Kraken.
I like that.
That leaves us nothing back to block the Larcenist. But that's dicey anyway. Like, they're going to be able to get that in if they want to.
Right. Instant speed draw here again is bad for us because it taps down our stuff.
Capture Sphere. That's rude.
That's alright, at least we got the Chorister attack if we want it.
I think we do want it.
Yeah, we want to do that and we want to pump it if they... We're pumping it regardless here, right?
Well, I mean, we have to Sure Strike if they block with the Kraken. The worst case for us is if they block with Kraken and a 1/1. So here we just pump, yeah?
Yeah.
Activate, and they're going to get in for cards. This is not going well.
Well, we got Battle Rattle Shaman to block the Larcenist if they don't have... Oh, because they're going to tap when they
tap
attack.
here, like on their draw for the turn. And when they attack, yeah. I mean, we're not blocking the rest of this game if they don't want us to. It's kind of crazy. It's very powerful.
That much you wanted to include main deck, though?
Yeah. Rambunctious Mutt. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. So now we get to play short sword.
We're not equipping it right, so we can still pump the Chorister.
Do you think so?
I thought so, but
I just want to leverage Sure Strike here, I think.
okay.
Although they're just going to block with the stupid Glide Master. Okay, never mind, I'm bad, yeah. You're right, I was wrong. What are we doing now since I didn't do that? Just not attacking?
Well, we still have the option to pump it later. I think we have to attack here, right?
Throwing our Sure Strike away for a Glide Master feels kind of bad.
That's fine. You wanna?
I guess so. If we were gonna do, yeah, I don't know. Oh, opponent!
A double block? No, they're not. That's
Feeling
weird.
confident.
They have +4/+4 in hand. What is that?
I think they're just putting us on. They're not respecting Sure Strike format All-Star.
Maybe, yeah.
Combat tricks are so good in this format.
Shatterpaws?
No! Oh, they should have bounced the Sure Strike back to our hand. And just eaten our thing. Well, I think they're sufficiently crushing us regardless, but...
Wait. They can bounce effects with Unsubstantiate?
Yeah.
I thought it was just permanents.
Return target spell or creature.
Oh, wow. Yikes.
Yeah, I missed that line. The very first time I cast Unsubstantiate, I missed that line too. I think Amaz was on Skype and he pointed it out. So, Geyser's not even really an out for us here. Gonna 1-3 this draft.
You blame it on me. It'll be fine.
It's not your fault. I would have ended up in the exact same spot. I think the two... I would not have taken Volcanic Geyser, and I might have taken a Daybreak Charger over Battle Rattle Shaman, and I'm not even sure I would have actually done that. So yeah. 100% not your fault. No attacks. Slow, painful march. I should be playing land, I guess.
I think you did play land this turn already. I think we just have drawn lands.
Resolves. At least lower scale quaddle is going to close us out pretty quickly here.
Yeah, but I mean, whatever. We lost to Sublime
What?
Epiphany.
Are we dead? 39, 10, 12. They tap down the Chorister, but then theoretically we get to attack back. It's pretty aggressive.
This will not be the first nor the last game lost to Sublime Epiphany.
Yeah, that card's pretty nuts. I've beaten it. It is powerful, though. Opponent deep in the tank, deciding how they want to crush us here.
Yeah, it seems like an awfully long time to think for.
It's okay. Like I would be doing the same thing. Like
yeah, I guess they want.
I'm like a minor Magic celebrity or something. Like if they know who I am, like I would be in the tank if I were playing against Ben S and I thought I was gonna win. I'd be thinking about every possible thing like I could do to screw it up to lose it. I think people should take the time they want to take. That's what the clocks are there for.
That's true.
I mean, unless they're just like obviously purposefully salt roping, but that's not the case here. They're thinking.
Left a blocker back. In case they didn't draw one, maybe they didn't have one in hand.
That's a good one. Because if they leave one blocker back, we can like, the burn. Yeah, like that was an out for us if they don't leave one blocker back. Right? Because we jam both with 3 damage.
So, does Geysering for 1 to kill the Glide Master let us gain enough life to stay alive?
No, I think we attack both and hope they don't block. I think that's our only out.
Yeah, because we can't pump the Chorister also.
Nothing to see here, opponent. No Volcanic Geyser in hand. Man, if only they'd attacked all 4, we could have got them.
Does moving the short sword change anything?
No, because we're Geysering for 5.
Yeah.
Let one of them through. Come on. Do it. Nope. Don't block.
No.
Maybe I should have just not even pumped the Chorister, just left it as a 1/1. No, but then we wouldn't have lethal. Oh,
Blocking.
Savage. All right, so
are we dead on the crackback?
Yeah, we're very dead on the crackback, I think.
Yeah.
We gain 6, go up to 13. Draw 1. This will be 8 powered. Yeah, they have Exacxies on the crackback.
13. Yeah.
So we do this.
Now we kill something with Volcanic Geyser, right?
We can't kill anything. We can kill the Larcenist.
That seems not good enough.
No. It is not.
Alright. It was close.
It was close. Geyser to the face.
That's right.
For posterity. Show them they played well.
That's right.
Okay, 8. Wait, no. Cancel. That's too many. Too large of a Geyser. For 5. Math is hard. Auto pay. Good job, Kusam. And that will do it for the home team.
All right, that was fun.
Yep, early exit. Thanks for coming on to Adam. That was really fun to do a YouTube video with my older brother. He's going to run off to eat some dinner. We'll do a quick recap without him here, just to take a look at the deck and sort of what happened or what maybe went wrong. Yeah. So I think I don't know. I think our draft and deck are pretty good. I think best of one's a Cruel Mistress. We had some tough breaks there as far as rares that we played against. We don't have an optimized deck here for sure. Like Simulacrum's a little out of place. You could make a case that we've maybe got one too many 4-drops. Like Sky Scanner's a little low powered. Onake Ogre's a little low powered. Pretty much everything in our 2-drop slot is good. Volcanic Geyser probably doesn't generally belong in these types of decks, but everything else I think is exactly what you'd want in a red-white aggro deck, minus, obviously the gold uncommon and multiple of the Alpine Watchdogs and or Igneous Curs, but I don't feel badly about our deck here at all. Just a bit of an early exit, but thanks for hanging YouTube, and let us know in the comments if you enjoyed the draft and if you enjoyed having a guest on. If not, we can maybe do that. If so, not. If not, we can maybe do that a little more often. So Thanks for hanging, and we'll catch you next time for another draft.